Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Fight Hard, Fight Clean. We're going on episode 6. This is amazing. And today we're going to be talking about Oleksandr Usyk versus Daniel Dubois 2 happening on July 19th. It's going to be happening live on DAZN in Wembley Stadium for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship. I believe this is the first time the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship is being defended in London. This rematch has been a long time coming because of the controversy that happened with the first fight, and in case you didn't get to see the first one, let's go over what happened. In the beginning rounds, Dubois had a lot of trouble warming up to the fight and settling in because Usyk had so much movement, jab, footwork, head movement, just a bunch of feints and twitches, like you had no idea what he was going to do next. And through all of that movement, Oleksandr Usyk kept pumping a jab that made it literally impossible for Daniel Dubois to make his way in on the inside. And round 4, Daniel Dubois started to make a comeback with more offense and a lot better defense, trying to get around that jab. But round 5 is where the very controversial low blow slash body shot happened. Now this one is still tricky. I remember rewatching this fight and I kept rewinding that part in round 5 because this screenshot makes it look like, okay, it was a low blow. Oleksandr Usyk deserved all the time he got because of that shot. But then this screenshot is, okay, that was a body shot. He should have been getting the 10 count and he wouldn't have been able to get up at 10 and we would have had a new champion. And that's why this rematch is so important, because so many unanswered questions are going to be answered on July 19th. And then right after, somebody started yelling out intentional foul. Let's be honest, it wasn't. Usyk's movement made it literally impossible to land on his body. Like, Dubois would throw a body shot, aim for his body, Usyk would back up, and then it would just hit him in the crotch. Low blows happen. Unlucky that it may have cost Dubois the win. Usyk then gets back up on his feet, the crowd cheers, and then Dubois looks like he was about to capitalize on the situation. Even if it was a low blow, he's going to make sure, okay, I'm going to take advantage of a very hurt champion right here. But then the opposite happened for Daniel Dubois, and then that was the beginning of the end for the fight. We get to round 8 and a big shot knocks down Dubois and he gets to a knee and manages to get back up, so he wasn't super effective, but it was enough for him to have to take a knee. And then round 9, Usyk lands one of the most thunderous jabs I have ever seen in a fight. It was a lead right hand jab, because he's a southpaw, a lead right hand that looks like it had the power of a rear left hand. He lands it, Dubois goes to a knee. He's obviously very hurt and the ref decides enough is enough, stop the fight. Again, the game plan was smart for Dubois because Usyk has been hurt to the body a lot before. In the amateurs, he was dropped against Artur Beterbiev and against Magomedov Medvedov. I'm so sorry if I said that name wrong. But looking at the clip again, that could be argued as a low blow as well. If Dubois wants to win the rematch, if he wants to make it so those beginning rounds didn't happen again, he has to maintain dominance over Usyk. I mean, look at his fight with Anthony Joshua. He landed one big shot in the beginning of the round, and from that point on, he was able to control the entire fight. And even though he got hurt in that later round, he came right back with the knockout blow. So for Dubois to win this rematch, all he has to do is find a way around that jab. In one of the first rounds, he has to find a way around the jab and land something of significance. Whether it's a body shot that visibly hurts Usyk or a headshot that visibly hurts Usyk, that's going to give him the confidence and the steam to take control over the entire fight. And Dubois got some big time power, so if he lands, even if it's just a couple, that'll be enough for Usyk to be under Dubois' control, where he can kind of manipulate shots and he can maybe win the championship by decision or late stoppage. But again, that's going to be hard to do against Oleksandr Usyk. And if I'm in the corner of Usyk, I'm going to keep the game plan the exact same. Keep pumping out a jab, keep moving a lot, and that alone is going to win him the fight. But also, if an opportunity appears to, finish the fight early, Usyk's been known to do that, so finish it early, take no prisoners. He did that against Tyson Fury, which had him extremely wobbled, and dancing all around the ring with spaghetti noodle legs. So in general, it's going to be the fighter who can take dominance early in the fight who I think is going to take the whole fight. Because of the constant movement and that twitchy movement from Oleksandr Usyk and his ability to land some very significant shots, I want to lean more towards him by a decision victory. But I don't want to take anything away from Daniel Dubois. If he can find an opportunity to land and he takes it, it could be over for Usyk. If he finds a clean one to the head, he could knock out Usyk. If he finds a clean one to the body, he could stop Usyk. So this is not a closed door ordeal for Usyk, or for Dubois, excuse me. It's also going to be in Dubois' hometown, so he's going to have that little bit more confidence in that ring. So I'm leaning towards Usyk, but it could very well go to Dubois, and that's what makes this fight so exciting, because it could still go either way. Also, if this video gets 3 likes, I'm talking 3 likes, I will do a watch party for Oleksandr Usyk versus Daniel Dubois too. I'll do it. I'll spend the $60 and I'll do a watch party for the event. All right. Leave a comment on what you think is going to happen between Oleksandr Usyk and Daniel Dubois. And as always, my friends, fight hard, fight clean, and have a great one.